Hi, today I'm gonna teach you how to install a double din stereo in your E46 two-door or four-door. The car I'm using is a M3 2003 E46. I already take out the stereo and the AC unit and the compartment for the sunglasses or whatever you're using on the bottom. It just pops out from the back. First, when you clear everything, you use this material. You can find it in any Home Depot or I don't know, any hardware store, and some duct tape to make it stay there and to insulate all the hot air and cold air, so you will not damage your stereo. And next, I'm gonna put in the AC unit. This is the AC unit. You don't need any relocator. They try to charge you $150 for that in some sites on the internet, on eBay, to keep this and this down there for $150. Don't do that. You don't need it. So first thing, there are 4 clips. You put it on. And the last one. There we go. And when you put it in, just make sure you push the cables from the back out, so that way you don't damage them. And the AC unit will just fit in. There we go. And will stay there. Next, I use some pads for my computer mouse pad. They cost like about $1. Cut them like double layer and put it back in with the original screw, so that way it will give a nice little support when you put in the double din, so it doesn't damage it, it doesn't move so much, and it will stay in there perfectly and will match the lines here. And next, we got to the stereo. That's the stereo I'm using. It's a 7-inch, and the parts I'm selling are these 100% carbon fiber, as you can see, and very clean, no scratches or anything, perfect. So what you use is you put it in like that from the bottom, and you push it in and it will stay there. Just like this. Next, I already have hooked up the cables. This is a little bit harder. There's a harness for it. Costs about $45 to $65 depending on whom you're buying it from. And then you just install it. I bypass the DVD player, so that way I can watch it while I'm driving. And the clips, it just looks like. Okay, the next step is to put in the stereo, and it's just plug it in, connect it from the stereo to the harness. The harness is very easy to take out, just like that. You put it in and push it down, it will fit perfectly. When you put in the stereo, make sure you tuck in all the cables all the way in the back and up, so that way you don't damage anything when you put in the stereo. as you can see, it's pretty tight in there. And if you still think that you need to secure something to keep the stereo, all you need is like 2x2 piece of wood to put it on the side. I don't do that. It's totally unnecessary. It will still fit in because the way I cut the back of it, as you can see, it's not that much movement for the stereo, so it's perfect fit. That's how you do it. You don't need the bracket, you just use the existing plastic part in the back to keep the stereo there. And now I'm gonna put in the double din. Double din goes in just like that on the bottom. You push it up. Oh, if you can see, I put these glues for the fitment to make sure the stereo fits in there right. These are 3M tapes rolled up just like that, and you just roll them up, put them on the bottom of the stereo, so that way it fits in perfectly in the middle. And the double din goes in there just like this. And it needs to do some adjustment, but once you have it, yeah, just like this, you match the lines here and the space between here. That's where you put a little bit more mouse pad and put in the screw. Just screw it from the side here, right there, and tight it, make sure everything fits right. That's what I'm gonna do right now. I cannot do it with one hand, so, and once it's there, it will sit in perfectly. Okay, I just finished installing the stereo and putting the trim. As you can see, you make the lines match by leveling the screw on the back and putting something between the screw, between the din and the body in the back. And when you put in the screw, then tightens it up, and that's how you match the lines. As you can see on the bottom, everything perfect fits. That's our DVD player. Side, and then put it back in. Perfect fit. And this screen is a 7-inch, so it should be a standard on most of the stereos that are out there. The measurements on the website, so you can see how big it is and everything before you're ordering it. And you can find that carbon fiber double din on my eBay website. If you need more information, just email me, and good luck.